All right. So now, here we are.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Unreal Estates Luxury Network. Today we're looking at a secluded, beautiful lighthouse. Absolutely secluded out here. It's got crazy views. Look at this. You got the ocean everywhere, all around you. Nobody for miles. It's just you out here in your lighthouse. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm making 2 videos a day, guys. If you like my stuff, hit me with a subscribe. We're going to hop right in here.
This actually isn't a particularly tall lighthouse because it didn't have to be.
Seems tall enough to me. It's on a mountain. It's on the edge of the water here. It's elevated already.
Perched on this cliff like it is, the signal could be seen for 23 miles.
Look at that.
These cliffs, this is why we're here. We saw that.
Look at the moss that grows on the cliffs. And it's so green. It's just perfectly green.
It's perched on the cliff. We saw all of this dramatic water, even from the photos. And now we're hoping that in this video it really translates. Just
talk about wind. Good heavens. You might blow away.
It's like we're gonna get blown off. It feels like we're on a ship in the ocean in a storm. I mean, it's so cool.
It's a lot of fun being up here, but it's terrifying in the best way.
I love this different colors of blue down here. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I feel like our videos are a series of me putting Tommy in more and more precarious positions holding this camera. So I won't make him do it any longer. But you know, if you like this view as much as we do, please hit the like button. Yeah. On a suite, and we're gonna head over there and take a look at it.
Oh,
right.
Lovely. Let's do it.
Look at it. This looks like you're in a dream. You're in an Irish dream. Look at the grass. It's so green. Absolutely beautiful. It's like it's straight out of a movie. It's out of a fairy tale.
Okay, I'll go back in first, and then should I grab the camera from you?
Yeah, you can then help me through.
Okay. We're gonna go over to that sauna suite.
Great.
So one thing that's interesting about the sauna suite is you see the original wall, one of these original walls of the lighthouse, it's actually built into it. Do you see
Did little red accents throughout the place. That's very nice.
that, Tommy?
Yeah, I do.
Isn't that cool?
It's fun.
I always like when some existing architecture is incorporated into something new.
Yeah.
So,
If it's done tastefully, and it looks like it was. What do you guys think? Is this a tasteful remodel of this place?
the sauna suite.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wonder what could be in here.
Pretty basic. I mean, the life of the lighthouse man is quite simple. What more could you need?
So, a really nice cozy room, good sized.
Lots of overhead lights. I'd like to see a lamp instead of these overhead lights. A little too modern for my taste. When you think of a lighthouse, you think of an old man who smokes an old pipe, looks out on the water, and makes sure the ships aren't crashing into the shore.
We have a wood stove, which is always nice, one of my favorites. And let's take you straight through the sauna. So something that's kind of cool about this place is
It's got like a little door. This guy's really tall. It's for like an older man who shrunk with age.
it's so luxurious now, but this was the original outhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the lighthouse.
Well, this outhouse is looking a lot better now.
A sauna in your lighthouse.
Okay, here we are. And just even the smell in here is so good.
So
yeah,
nice.
so we can make it nice and steamy.
This is quite luxurious for lighthouse keepers' standards. Usually they're in quite bad condition, and the old men are very rugged who run them.
Here, this one really heats up hot. Apparently, we might have to try. One thing that's really interesting is the island didn't have electricity for a long time. So we actually didn't have electricity well into the 1980s. People were still operating off generators, and
How'd you run the bulb in the light tower without electricity? How'd they do that?
they actually didn't have much lighting before that. So some people would actually plan their excursions at night around the signal light that would come off every 5 seconds. So they would move a little bit, they'd wait a little bit, they'd move a little bit more and wait a little bit. So kind of interesting when you're living on an island with a lighthouse. You can use that signal to guide yourself. And every corner of this property, you just got an amazing view.
Be a great place for a writer who's writing a novel. Come out here, you operate the lighthouse, and you write in seclusion all by yourself, away from everybody else, get away.
The snug.
I'd take this over a rehab center any day. Just send me to operate the lighthouse on my own and write down my thoughts and get everything in order.
Okay, Tommy, come on in. Come on in. Yes, yes.
It's some might say it is
Welcome in.
snug.
It's a wee bit snug, wee bit tight in here, bud.
Gonna be a little tight quarters here, but yeah. So this cute little place. We do have a bathroom. They fit a bathroom right here. Let's see if I can even get in there. Okay. Yep. And actually, this
Who said luxury has to be big? This is luxury.
room, there's a
so
toilet
cute.
back there too. We are snug as a bug in a rug.
Yes, snug as a bug in a rug.
So today with different light and different, we've had a load of everything, haven't we, Tommy?
Yeah,
Views and sunsets. I bet the storms are just wicked.
yeah, we have.
But it's been really beautiful. Just a couple hours ago, we had amazing views, and now we're getting this kind of moody. Really feels like
Kept these old stone walls. These have probably been here for 300 years.
what the lighthouse keepers must have felt like. And just around this corner, we have the cliff corner room.
Ooh, I imagine there's a cliff in a corner involved.
I think so. All right, come on in.
Ooh.
That's a pretty ugly painting. Oh my goodness. You guys like this painting? This is a little too modern and kind of gross for me.
So it's nice and cozy and warm in here. I think because we have that.
You got a self-portrait? I hope not. That's not looks maxing right there.
Wood stove. We have a nice bed, high ceilings, and the best part about this room is what is right here. All right, so come on outside, Tommy. This is a pretty great view. It's so cool. When they were deciding whether or not they should automate the lighthouse or decommission it, they opted to decommission it and move this lighthouse all the way over there. You can actually see it just across. That's Akil Beg Lighthouse.
Aw, so the light don't work. That's too bad.
And because of its lower position, it's less often.
This is like the luxury lighthouse stay, and that's like for the hardcore lighthouse guy who just needs one room, and he just goes up there, make sure them boats aren't hitting the shore.
In the elements, but we still have that great view here. And windows here. A lot of these are bedrooms. We also
Could do a little family vacation out here, or you could live on here like a compound with your family. They might hate you because there's nothing around, but hey, you're doing it for them. The end of the world pops off, this is a great place to be. Just got to have your food in order.
have the kitchen, we have the conservatory. So all of these rooms get this view.
Incredible view.
So as we walk along, and
It's nice that it's all bricked in pretty high, so if you have kids, they might try to climb it, but it's high enough where you don't got to worry about a toddler running around and going off a cliff. God damn.
just take in this view, it makes me think that we have a lot of sort of separate sort of residences here. You could almost turn this into sort of a cooperative living situation. The 2-room cottage. You noticed how low the doors were
Very quaint, very simple, all white walls. Very simple.
as we were coming in, but that's because this was an original. We have our second.
Coolest thing.
Moving on.
Pretty much speaks for itself. This is an elevated position, looking out straight at Akil Island.
Nice spot.
Well, Phil, I'm willing to vacate this one tonight if you want to. If you want to trade.
No,
yours
Nice
is pretty cool
bedroom.
too.
Mine's
They really modernized here.
pretty cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the rooms have been updated with ensuite bath, which is really great. This building was built in 1806, and often
Wouldn't know it.
buildings of this age maybe had 1 or 2 bathrooms. But this one has several, including a lot of powder rooms that they've added for the guest use, like right here, which is pretty great. The next room we're going to see is the William Landers room. Now, William Landers was a lighthouse keeper from 1830. And something that's really cool
It's like a kid's room or a double bedroom here.
is his great-great-great-grandson reached out to the owners of the lighthouse and sent him a photo of William Landers. So there he is.
Look at that.
He's sitting in his cool little...
That's your man. That's the one. That's the kind of guy who lives in a lighthouse right there. Doesn't want to talk to nobody. Just wants to run the lighthouse, do a service, but alone, and a good service for all the people on the boats. It's a selfless service. You're never thanked at the lighthouse. You just do it because it's the right thing to do, and you don't want to see destruction out on the seas.
Chair.
Yeah.
Now, if they did it today, you'd have like lighthouse keepers TikToking. They'd be up there with shining their lights like, hey guys, just saved 5 boats today. Make sure you like and subscribe, like my video.
So now we're heading back, and this is the foyer and the entrance off of the main entrance that we saw earlier. One thing that they've done here is they have really done a lot of great work with the branding of the lighthouse, particularly with the 2 towers branding. Just around here.
Make a little money. There's a little Airbnb money there.
And we actually get to meet his nephew. You typically expect from something built in the early 1800s. And the reason for that is they had 3 families here originally. And they wouldn't leave the island for 10 months at a time. So they would have to have all of this, for storage and for accommodations for the families.
Makes sense. I was gonna say,
Yeah, you'd have to stock up for like 10 months. That's a lot of like fish and, beef jerky, a lot of dry food, probably a lot of ale. I'm sure they had tons of alcohol. Drunken sailor, drunken lighthouse guy here. Yeah, hell yeah.
it feels big for a lighthouse of the...
Really grand room.
Moving on, yeah, they got nice classical furniture here, nice piano for a internetless seaman or lighthouse keeper here. I'm sure he plays the piano, stokes the fire.
I'm going to pull out my little tool here, Tommy.
Oh, yes.
Do a quick measure on the ceilings. We have 11-foot high ceiling. Obviously, this prized.
This is very modern. This is the cleanest, most modern place here.
Sea view, and from here we can actually see over.
Love the skylights. Just let all that sun in or rain or whatnot.
Here we have the Banshee Cottage, and we have the Cliff Corner House all the way over here. We're going to be taking a look at this little area as well, right off the kitchen.
I'm okay with the white because when you think of a lighthouse, you do think white. They were painted bright white. The insides can match that. They're not country home styling this place to death with the red accents. This place looks very nice.
Nice little courtyard area that has a nice.
I think that's a real plant. Look at the colors on that thing. That thing looks like it's tropical.
Special feeling to it. But this room is just gorgeous. Can't beat this room.
Nice spacious kitchen. Nice red cupboards. Very cool.
This is a really nice warm kitchen. There's something just special about it. I don't know if it's this wood table with reclaimed floors where
something about the red makes me think firehouse, which is the same kind of service industry as like a lighthouse keeper, I suppose. I don't know. It's like protecting boats, protecting houses, protecting from disaster.
used to make this. Fireplace brings in nice warmth. It being centered around this gorgeous view, it both functions as a nice large kitchen for the B&B, but this could be a beautiful kitchen for a single family home, don't you think, Tom?
Oh my gosh, yeah. American politics.
I'd spend a lot of time out here if I owned this lighthouse. Original lighthouse from 18...
Painted very well. Whoever did all the painting and redesigning and accenting, it looks great.
06, and we're going to tell you
Great stonework everywhere.
all about the history inside. Here, so you could probably let's go straight up.
This is your lighthouse. Here we are.
So you said this is the original tower.
This is the original tower. So Clare Island Lighthouse is Ireland's only 2-tower lighthouse, and the reason for that is
This would be a really cool place to stay right here, is up in the lighthouse.
up here. So this is where they would actually light fires, and they would put them right up against the
Right. I guess they didn't have light bulbs back then. They'd have to use fire. You know, I heard something once where you can see like a candlelight. The human eye can see a candlelight up to like I believe it's 2 miles away. It's really incredible stuff.
The window here. That was the original way to do it. Then there was a fire because extinguished wick was dropped in a barrel of oil and caught on fire in 1813. So instead
Oh, laddie, we do not want that to happen.
of rebuilding this one, there was new technology coming into play, so they built the one with the glass.
Very cool. And now you can sleep here.
And now you can sleep here. So really cool room.
Super nice, super simple.
Obviously one of the best.
You must tuck yourself away.
Clicking away. Really cool.
Long.
All right, let's continue on. Now we're going to take a look at the fields on the property. So when you see it from above, you'll...
Is that a helicopter pad? How cool is that? They made it out of grass. Little grass pad. You can't land it here because there's no H. You're not allowed to land your helicopter in this one, that one, or this one because this one has an H. So you have to land there.
You'll see these original stone walls and 4 fields, one of which is a helipad. And we're going to head over there right now. These fields were originally conceived as gardens. They did have a little bit of difficulty growing a whole lot here, though.
I would imagine so. I mean, even with the amount of wind ripping your plants apart, it looks like it's mostly just grass because you can't grow with it, such wind.
Because you'll see actually sometimes the foam from the sea gets blown up and there little flecks of sea foam come up and there's actually a decent amount of salt that gets deposited. We'll actually see some right here. So this sea foam here gets there's so much wind that it actually gets sent up and then gets deposited on the fields. Not great to salt your crops, but
No.
we were looking at the property and all the aerial shots. We said, what are those fields? They're about 100 feet each quadrant, and I think that they might be really fun to actually have like a music venue in. I imagine you could have events here, you could have parties here.
Only problem in the music venue is the wind. You know, it's protecting yourself. It would be an excellent place to do a music event, but you're gonna have such heavy winds and not be able to hear, and mics would be picking up the wind. And good idea, but very tough to perform.
Here, just a really in Ireland, but
Your helipad.
coming straight down here. 450 meter little mini mountain on the island, which it's known for. We're also going to take a look at the town and see, who we can speak with, some locals.
Little, very small town here. This is Ireland's finest. This is when you think of Ireland. This is what you think of. A very remote, very green, very mossy, something right out of Lord of the Rings.
And give you a little bit of history. Okay, so our car's parked just over here. Now I think
All right, guys, that's going to do it for the Lighthouse tour. Would you want to live there? Would you want to live there alone? Would you want to buy this place? Would you like to stay in this place every once in a while? Get out there, Would you like to write your novel there? All alone in seclusion? No internet? It'd be a great place for quieting the mind and coming up with creative ideas. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Send this to your friend who's a recluse, who would love to live in a lighthouse. Send it to a guy who's on his computer too much, and he could use some surreal lighthouse life in his life. Make sure to like and subscribe. Everything helps, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one.